our playthrough of Mass Effect 3 here. Um, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 1. I always say Mass Effect 3. I've had one hell of a, I've had one hell of a last hour. Trying to get the freaking Elgato to work. It was the Elgato was working because I tried connecting to the to other ones. For whatever reason, it was the cable that goes with the PS3 does not work. Just stopped working. Trained yesterday afternoon where we did, of course, WWE 2K14, and today, it's a different cable because you have to because the way the PS3 works is set up differently than your normal everything else. So you have to it has its own cord. Well, that cord stopped working for some reason last night. Yeah, so between last night and today. Don't know why you see this works. I'm using the cables. I actually had to set it up and say, oh, well, it's not um hooked up to was it the I've hooked up with the composite cables instead, which is what you would use it for other systems that don't use HD. So if it looks different, that's why. If it continues not to work, it's $10 on their website. You know, it's cheaper just to get the replacement one. And say, oh, you should just go, send it back to Amazon. All this, like, what freaking cable? I'm sure if I could find Elgato's fucking Twitter or whatever, I could probably freaking I gotta turn the TV around for a second. Sorry. We'll be right back. I was saying, I'm sure I could probably get in contact with Elgato and see if they'll send me a new one for free. It's just not even a week old. You know. They do have a Twitter. It's I am now following. See, we are where we left off. And helicopter, and that's where we left off. Last time we were about to pick up Liara. Garrus, Tali. They're two of my favorites. I'll probably use them a lot. Oh, I thought it was the trilogy. That's just... Hey, I did not like this planet. I played it the first time. Oh, I played it the second time. I don't like it.
Strange readings? Really strange, like off the damn charts.
But
it looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
to get Liara, that's what you gotta do. Whether you like it or not, you know. And of course, the pure debacle that is, of course, the Hammerhead. I'm sure a lot of people have ears talked about being one of the worst parts of Mass Effect 1. Can I join into that conversation? Because this is... Alright, oh my god. Holy sh... This fucking thing already. Oh, it's a difference with the PS3 controller? It's just whatever. Fuck this thing already. You can tell I am not a fan of... As I said, I am not a fan of the Hammerhead. There's a new Hammerhead in Mass Effect 2, which I never really did, but... Again, that hurt is way better, but still, this fucking thing is annoying to try to control. God, I hate the overheat. I'm so glad they got rid of that 2 and 3. It was so annoying and unnecessary a lot of times. You know, the problem with this mission, a lot of enemies you can't see, except for that red outline when they just dropped off so far ahead. What the hell are you supposed to see? I'm trying to get the brightness up a little. I actually did it. You better see it on the screen too. And this fucking part.
The front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find the side window?
I can't tell you how many times I died trying. By the way, you're not even supposed to go that way. And you can't find where you're supposed to go, and then it was. See how much I dislike this part. I just run over the thing. That works. Yeah. Else fails. Just. Wasn't good about the hammerhead. It's very easy to run over things. Yeah. A lot of crap. Really? Really? No fucking checkpoint, right? Blaze right now is ridiculous. Switch. It just gets better as the games go by. Thankfully. I said I hate this mission. This is not my favorite. It's one of my least favorite parts in the whole series. I like the ending better than I like this one. Put it that way. Let's put it that way how much I hate that. I hate this one. If I wasn't forgetting Liara, I'd just like, forget it. Screw this shit. That's so important. Liara! You know. Look at some of the more interest.
Trying to
Look at this
knock
one.
down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find the side window?
As the series goes along. But not focus on spoilers first and stuff that we're not getting to for a long while. If I want to get to next. God, I hate the fucking arrows. Look at it, it's right on it as fucking... Only the hammer could miss a target that in front of it. That and the stormtrooper for Star Wars. I hit it, you liar. Where's my team? Do not open the gate. Bad idea, bad idea. I can remember one time I did this. Turret. Nope. I don't know what I did that time. I can try that again. Where we gotta go, that's where we're going. God, I hate the override of this. It is so annoying. It's unnecessarily difficult. And it's something that's like, again, they improved as the games go on. Thankfully. As we'll see that as we go along again. So, talk about, you know, that's different, but you're good. I will complain a bit about some of the stuff in the game that is unnecessarily stupid at times. But if you play through this area, then it's like coming back to one is like just like a shell shock, because it's like it's I don't know, if you can't explain it to somebody easily because you've never played this series. You have to have played the series to understand. Yeah, theory. You just cannot have, like, oh well, I understand. No, you don't. There are things that are good in this game, but there are times that are just like, makes you scratch your head, especially you go back and you, if you play, you know, have to play in 2 and 3. Really? Really? They did that? I don't remember. Like the hammer and stuff. I don't remember too many people really. The fact that they went and the fact that they blew the thing up and killed. The new anti-gravity one until pressing it. Why isn't that? Waiting for the Mako to be repaired here. How's everyone today? There's a big bad enemy over there. Alright, hating it. There are parts where it's like, even like towards the end of the mission, it gets fucking like annoying. Oh, you get out, like, hey, there's like bad guys, and it's like, oh, you'll see. If you never play that one, I'll try to. You'll see once we get there. This is not reason probably people didn't like this damn thing. Look how long it's taking to repair the thing. Ugh. Yeah, Telly, can you put a little bit of a our thing is in the fires? How could it be missed? Seriously. the hell am I missing? Love somebody. I would love for this game to tell me. Because there's direct. There you go. Save as much as possible. These games have always taught me that. Save as much as you can and as many times as you can. Because it will come in handy. Trust me. See something. Plus, I was trying to the Banco heal up. In fact, it's on fire and everything. Yeah, good idea. Anyway. I said how much I hate this fucking F yeah. right on the thing. And it freaking doesn't. It freaking hits. Somehow. But hey, they can hit me up here. I told you. Mission. Ain't forward to spend, I think, great earlier. For us, but gosh. Well. Ugh. Yeah, we're not that far. Okay. Oh, this fucking part. Oh, God. This is where we gotta go foot. There's parts you pretty much need, level up. Save. I can save. I told you, this fucking part. They don't know how to say it in Spanish because I guess I'll say it in different languages. Can't fire. I guess. fire. What's the fire? I was gonna overheat it and then you fired it. It just decided it was not gonna fire. Gotta save every chance you get. Oh, so this is, an experience of being better. Knowing what you're getting into is like you did the first time. I guess you can say it's a little. I know I'm getting into it. It's not much of a saving grace, but it's a little bit better. Say it's like, before I was just getting my ass whipped all the time. Oh. Am I saying how much I dislike this part? Yeah, this guy. Fuck this guy. Oh wait, if that's not enough, guess what? They sent a big guy. Yeah. Yep. Get ready for dying. Are you kidding me? Really? Really? What bullshit? Full shield, full health, one hit, dead. Fuck you. You wanna heal it? You wanna be fine? Okay, fuck you. Just stop me, we'll let you. I hate this fucking part. 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 And guess what? The cutscene? That's skippable. So yeah. Scary seeing that a couple of times. Because it will screw at ya. The game's gonna screw at ya. Don't like do shit like that. So yeah. I don't. Where's Fail Me right now? How fucking much I hate. Oh, that's skippable, pushing everything. Can't skip this fucking scene. I want to. I don't want to watch it over and over again. You can't even save, so you're like, oh yeah, this is where it's great. There's like a checkpoint. This is what, again, this is again, I'm gonna make a point, and I'm gonna, I know it's a gripe, I know it's a stupid thing to keep griping about, but it's hard not to. Yes! Haha! Whew! Oh. Save, yes, save. I am shocked I died one time. I am seriously shocked. I only died once there, because I thought I was gonna die a lot. Oh. Whew. Again, the experience of this game, I haven't played this game before. You know, what better things to do than you might have done your first playthrough, where you, well, seriously, I screwed up a lot. Oh. I probably screwed up there too. It's like, I should have, you know, that is a checkpoint. I probably should have, when doing that should have been more of like watching the shot, but the shot usually doesn't. That was cheap to get one shot at by that thing. Too. I don't know why I see people like shotgun. Yeah, I gotta admit the shotgun's pretty good. I never used the shotgun against the pistol.
Area secured.
Save. Area secured. Good point to save.
Looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Sorry guys, I for some feel like pointing my gun at you guys. Standing in the elevator. Shepard, you can put your gun away. I know, just be careful. In case there's any enemies I guess. I guess.
What they are looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing but instrumentation.
That's why I like making fun of some of the weird things about these games. Yeah, I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love them to death. If you look at my info section, I list it as one of my favorite games, the series, and so don't get me wrong when I derp on it. Why is it does this? Why is it this? It's not perfect by any means.
Hello? Could somebody help?
Liara!
Please?
Liara!
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Love at first sight.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't
That's supposed to happen.
I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Shotgun's better than the hammerhead. This ain't too hard. Holy mackerel. Okay, I really like this. Still enemy? Right there, enemy. There we go.
Perimeter clear.
Thanks, Gareth. There we go. There we go. So when I first play it, I could actually, I think I still have it. Mass Effect book. I'm alright. I got it there.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
There you go.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Well, it worked to get us up here. There must be an elevator. Oh, here comes more deaths there. Only died a couple of times this whole place.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Yeah, 4.
He needs to move faster.
What a bringer Rex is.
Brenda, or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me. She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an
Yeah.
option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
And not
Kill
this
them.
time, buddy.
Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Charging up. Shield disabled.
I'm trying to heal up. Don't let me heal up. It would not let me heal up. Ah. Damn. I had him too. And my PS3 shut off. Great. Yeah, my PS3 shut off. God for Otis. Thank God for the Otis save. Until you see, not making up that it did. I'm so used to the cast going off when it happens too. It's like, hey, look. Once we're done with this mission, that'll be it for today probably. No, we'll do the extra post mission stuff, but that'll be too much after that. But well, let's start like the next mission. Save that for the next cast. Uh, Today has not been a good day. Trying to cast. Top at the sun I have to drink from casting. The freaking boat open. Great. And let Biscuit say about want to break something. I'm not gonna get in the saying because again I went to stream muted, and my last ME3 got muted because of freaking game music, which wasn't supposed to. I'm not talking about the licensed music. I'm talking about the original music. Game. Yeah, that's supposed to be. It's a lot different with like the WWE one. I won't appeal that one. That I can understand because of the music, licensed music. But, yeah. No, I don't think, the home record that, was, licensed. At least I don't think it was. And the infamous one was, flag muted. There was no music. The only thing I could think of, they muted the beep. The beep, that was the alarm that went off. Why would they do that? I don't know. But they'll even tell you what part they just mute for the 30 minutes. I was confused, is it mute where it starts or just mute the 30-minute period that it is in? It's always weird. It's weird, I don't know. It's supposed to mute where it starts, right? Because that's what I thought. I could be wrong. I don't know. This might just become the main focus of what we're streaming. Till at least find something next gen to play. I don't know. I don't know. It was a feeling from this. I haven't gone back to it really. It's not feeling it. I don't know. It seems fun. It's just, I don't know. It just. It wasn't even a game I bought. It was when I was gifted by my nephew. It's not like, oh.
I still cannot believe all this.
Saren's looking for the conduit.
The conduit.
What the hell was that?
We have to hurry. The whole...
I
He needs to move fast.
Yeah, we know, Tyler. We know. He needs to move fast. He got 4 minutes. Elmas had the Krogan Battlemaster too. That's the crazy part about that. That's, again, this is not skip. Here it is. I feel like you skipped the dialogue.
Brenda!
Oh, you can't even get the dialogue. Ruins are coming down, the
this place
idiot.
is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting
Depends on your definition of exhilarating.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for our life and kill them.
Shields down. I need your help here.
Shepard needs help!
I'm on it!
Yeah.
Shields down.
Come on. Fill up. Get it to the point where I can heal up. There we go. Krogan battle messes. You take care of Krogan. Once you take care of the Krogan, the rest are easy. How about that? Again, only dying once. Well, actually, I did die, but I crashed the whole thing. Let's be alive, Shepard Brown! Thank you, Normandy, for being there. Let's run, hurry! Whew. Oh, Normandy. So glad to see you. I really am. I still cannot get the... I don't know why.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations
we believe you,
before
Lara.
the Protheans.
We are.
This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy.
Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
No kidding.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
Yeah.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
It's okay.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep. Ugh. Ugh. Plug I have. Sorry. Sorry about that. Ugh. I don't know how that happened. I'm not touching it. I'm not near it. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the controller cord, but and it's oh, there was back there. I have a problem with this plug. It's been a problem. I don't know. It's not the PS3, it's the... I should have placed it. There we go. Oh, it's done, thankfully. So, if I have to do that over again, I hope I don't do that battle again. I did die the first time, but that was, getting a little bit darkish on mine. Same time, it's like, come on, game. Let me heal. again, why I'm so glad they improved stuff like that in the third one and stuff. It's just it gets better. The series gets better as it goes. The first one's the one that has the most annoying, I think, out of everything. But it isn't that the first one is bad. Is the worst of them all. Never bad. Okay. I will say this: if you're gonna say which one's the worst of them all, two is the best. Three is just as good as two. They're all really good. There's not a bad game in the series. But if you had to pick which one's the best and which one's the worst, you say that two is the best and first. This one's the worst. Yeah, I mean, because of the stupid things. But again, they were learning. The series was new. It was something different. They get better as the series goes along, and that was something EA, was good at. BioWare is good at. I mean, it was with the series. And yes, 3, there are problems with the ending of 3. Okay, let's get the horse out of the window. I'm just gonna say, I understand what they were doing. I understand when people are unhappy. The whole point of the ending is to make sure there is no question. This is the end of Shepard's story. Yeah, you wanna see what happens to some of the other people and everything, and to follow up on some of the stuff. Yes, they should have done that. Problem is, a lot of people, I think the thing with that is they're thinking you want to get to the end quicker, you want to be done quicker, you don't want to have this long, elaborate Lord of the Rings style finish, with like 15 endings. I think that may have been what they were thinking, like, okay, we can't have like one of those endings. We have to get close, we have to get more quicker. And that, you see a lot in movies, a lot of movies will cut out parts of endings, parts of in the movie to get to that ending quicker. At least that's what I think. I mean, now, I could be wrong. We'll talk about that way more when we get to 3. Yeah, but that'll be next year. By the time we get in the year next year when we get to 3, but again, you've got to understand is, you want Shepard to have a happy ending. But then if he or she gets a happy ending, go off, whatever. There's always gonna be people that are gonna be claiming for Shepard to come back.
I still cannot believe
Zeren's looking for...
We have to hurry.
Say we want Shepard back. Bring Shepard back. I mean, I could see why they wanted the definitive ending to Shepard's finale. That's why I think that's what happened at the end of 3. Part of one of the reasons that happened at the end of 3. It's to put a finale to Shepard's story, and nobody can come along and say, we want Shepard back, bring Shepard back! If 4 doesn't work, If they don't like 4, if the people rather see 4.
In case you didn't notice,
this Shepard.
Thanks for getting those
Whatever
energy.
it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Kill him.
You see what I mean?
Countermeasure deployed.
It's more of a, like,
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds. The Normandy isn't equipped.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of
That Joker. He
But I
likes
am
to
grateful to you.
What did Saren want
Only
with
that
you?
it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise.
Just how old are you
I hate to admit...
Damn.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves.
I've got my own theory on why...
It is all... But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the
Where'd you come
Protheans
up
were-
with this theory?
It is... But I know I'm right. And eventually I will be able to prove it. I don't... Their greatest... And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations
They
throughout
were wiped out by a race of...
The Reapers. But I have never heard of...
There was a
How did-
damaged Prothean beacon.
No one... But I am...
This isn't helping us find
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my
I
scientific...
don't know why Saren wanted
Thank
you
you,
out...
Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy.
We've already got every other
Thank you,
non-human...
Commander. I am
When
very
was the last
grateful.
time you ate? Or slept?
It is Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Might as well.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the
I
Normandy.
assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe
she's
we never expected you to become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were
One time, I love this connect on them.
Of course, Commander. The
You
mission
know
was
what they should have added? They should have been able to disconnect from
Remember, we are all counting on you.
Jackass until... I am fucking horrible with names. Oh, what's his name? The guy played by Martin Sheen until I'm fail fishing at this. Let's talk to crew and finish this cast up finally.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I think you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's
That's a
not
good
fun.
point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
7 weeks?
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make
I was just
little
thinking how much you
Look, I
remind
didn't
me.
pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass. By the end of... They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who
I
was
have to go.
smiling. All right, see ya.
Codex? It was good to get those. That's one thing I remembered. Is that everything to say?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm
Yeah,
in
my
charge,
decision?
Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. Don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Okay, goodbye.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Carry on. My least favorite character, though. And James.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you.
Stupidity.
It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent.
There's very few people can...
Not like the cancer.
Survive that again.
Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. I mean, how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud.
Yeah, not
It
really.
sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
I think it's
Now
cute.
you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me.
Very,
I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner.
That's weird
to
considering how
reproduce.
it's.
This
I've never
second
seen
parent,
one
however,
of
may be
that.
of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your
How,
species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Then there's no male and females. Hey, you said you does, yeah.
A single encounter with both
That's what I
parents
said.
parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term.
Oh, we'll get to that another.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Look at that down the line.
Kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit
Oh, get
racial
to
traits from
Liara's
their
part
father's
of down the
species.
line.
If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure.
We'll find
Benezia
out.
never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them.
That's
and
a good
even
thought.
after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species. My people. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems we still require a partner to reproduce. This second
I
parent.
don't understand.
The truth. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and
What
how
happens to your partner
every
after the...
Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her
Do you know
partner
who Matriarch Benezia chose?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term,
I thought you
was
always needed another
Think
species.
about it, Shepard. If we were not union with our Asari daughter, I am what is sometimes called... It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
I guess that was very answer.
Particularly if the
I was
father
brought up
species is
again.
short-lived.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Oh, Liara. Time to go down. Can't save in the elevator. Okay. I should say it's okay. Rex, got anything to say?
We've got Saren on the run.
Yeah, we
It
do.
won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I can
remember,
as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got
For good reason.
the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Yes.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Ashley?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies, at least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We,
A good point.
humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up
I understand why people call that racist.
I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to...
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
I wouldn't mind talking
Like,
more later.
Caro.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
Yeah.
My father's a CSEC man to